You are listening to Shadow Horse Theater Broadcasting. We come to you from the shadowy fields of Minnesota with Dark Pony Radio Show, presented to you by the Dark Pony Players, featuring Boo Seegerson, and introducing the Dark Gentleman. This episode is sponsored by FNX Fitness. We become greater when we rise up together. Supplements should taste good. If you're going to drink protein, greens, or even pre-workout, don't skip out on good flavor and quality ingredients. FNX Fitness has the best flavors and prides itself on being locally sourced with no fillers. Visit our fiendish friends at www.fnxfit.com and use code DARKPONY to receive 40% off at checkout. And our other sponsor, the Living Artist Podcast. Don't wait until you're dead to make a living as an artist. And now is, as always, the Pale Lady.
My little demons, welcome back.
Here we are again, my lurid lovely, preparing the precarious pathway for all those who follow naively. We witnessed many furious faces while away, with many more slew and slay.
We are ecstatic to return to you. We've missed you, and I'm sure you've missed us. But do not fret, the Dark Gentleman and I will not leave you again. All of you are mine and shall always be mine. Where do we get to take our weary travelers this episode, my nefarious devil?
We return to the strangely seductive Styria on a wonderfully wanting festival night.
Good evening. I am here tonight to bear witness to the truth of certain events, which you may find hard to believe, but I ask you to believe them. I have here certain documents, telegrams, clippings from the press of the day, memoranda, and letters in various hands. All needless matters have been eliminated. So the history, almost at variance with the possibilities of contemporary belief, may stand forth as simple fact. I present you first with excerpts from the private journal of Jonathan Harker.
The Journal of Jonathan Harker, May 3rd. I arrived in Vienna some days earlier than I had planned. As an Englishman, adventure was something I always embark on. Today was no different. With the early arrival, I decided to see what the countryside had to offer. I was welcomed at my place of stay by Herr Delbruck, who was gracious to find me a carriage. The driver was one Johann, who spoke little English, but enough to get me around the area. We disembarked that late afternoon. Herr Delbruck gave strict instructions, which, at the time, seemed odd.
Johann, remember you are back by nightfall. This guest is to return with you. The sky looks so bright, but there is a shiver in the north wind that says there may be a sudden storm. But I am sure you will not be late, for you know what night it is.
Yeah.
Tell me, Johann, what is tonight?
Walpurgis Nacht.
Oh. Johann, stop here. The road splits. I want to go down this road to the left.
9.
It's still early enough. An adventure seems in order.
9. The road is too rough for the carriage.
Can we not travel to the road's end, then return back?
9. The horses. The horses.
Johann, I shall not ask you to come unless you like, but tell me why you do not like to go. That is all I ask.
Harker, you are to not go down that path, especially on Walpurgis Nacht. Such a dark forest is not meant for travelers.
Joanne, the sun can still be seen. Why do you continue to look at your watch?
Time grows as we sit here. It will be dark sooner this evening. We must move a little from this spot.
Why?
Buried him. Him that killed himself.
I see, a suicide, buried at the crossroads.
Yeah.
How interesting.
It sounds like a wolf. But yet there are no wolves here now.
No? Isn't it long since wolves were near the city?
Long, long time. In the spring and summer. But with the snow, the wolves have not been here. The storm of snow, he comes before long.
Tell me about the place where this road leads.
It is unholy.
What is unholy?
It's a village.
Then there is a village.
Nine. No one lives there for hundreds of years.
Curious, but you said there was a village.
There was.
Where is it now?
Long time ago, war hit this land. Many people had perished and were buried in their graves at the village. One night, the survivors began to hear sounds coming from under the clay. This continued on for several days. One evening, they had decided to investigate. So, the village opened up each grave. What they saw confused them. Men and women were found rosy with life, and mouths red with blood. In haste, the people of the village packed up and moved elsewhere, where the living were alive and the dead were dead. Now it is Walpurgis Nacht. Get in the carriage and leave this place.
You are afraid, Johann. You are afraid. Go home. I shall return alone. The walk will do me good. I have my walking stick and my bag. I shall be fine.
You mustn't.
Go home, Johann. Walpurgis Night does not concern the English.
Stupid English.
Well, here I go on an adventure. I shall rest here. It's been at least a couple of hours. I haven't seen anything or anyone. It's starting to get chilly out. Looks as if a storm is coming in. Well, I'm still okay for now. Let us continue. So cold and still. The storm has passed, but I feel I must find shelter. Wait, what is this? A marble tomb? There's a name over the door. Countess Doolingen of Graz in Styria sought and found death. 1801. Weird. What is that on the brick? Russian letters. The dead travel fast. Odd and odder still. Stupid English is right. I should have gone with Johann. Ha! Walpurgis Nacht, a belief by millions of people that when the devil was abroad, when the graves were opened and the dead came forth and walked, when all evil things of earth and air and water revel. This depopulated village I now stand in alone. Oh, I'm alone and shivering. Oh, damn! More storm weather. I'll stay here in the tomb for the night. That should give enough shelter. Wait, what has the lightning flash shown? Hello? Who are you? Where are you from? No! Stay away! Ow. How did I end up outside? That lightning strike was too close. I must get up. Get up! A wolf? No! Stay back! Get off me! No! No! No!
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Sit down. Hold still. Good news, comrades. His heart still beats.
Well, Marcus, have you found him?
No. No. Come wait, quick. Quick. This is no place to stay, and on this night of all nights.
What is it?
What?
It was, Marcus?
Indeed.
A wolf. And yet, not a wolf.
No use trying for it without a sacred bullet.
Serves us right for coming out on this night. Truly we have earned our 1,000 marks.
Therefore, blood on the broken marvel. So lightning never brought that there. And what of our guests there? Are they safe?
Look at their throat. See, comrades. This wolf has been lying on him and keeping his blood warm.
They are all right. The skin is not pierced. What does that all mean? We should never have found them, but for the yelping of the wolf.
What became of it?
It went to its home. There are graves enough there in which it may lie. Come, comrades, come quickly. Let us leave this cursed spot. Now, get this person on a horse.
What's happening? Everything is dark.
I got you. Hold still. Comrades. Fire! Fire!
I feel a warmth around my neck. What's happened?
Munich is upon us. We must remember we found the English stranger guarded by a large dog.
Dog! That was no dog! I think I know a wolf when I see one.
I said a dog.
Dog! Look at their throat! Is that the work of a dog?
What do you mean, my throat? What is that? Blood? It feels
A dog, as I said. If aught else were said, we should only be left it. Ah, here we are. Oh, my heavens. My dear Harker. Come on down. I got you.
Ah, there you are, my dear Delbrook.
Farewell.
Thank you. All of you for what you did for me.
Of course. But you should thank Delbrook here.
Please, you must come in and join me for wine.
We must be on our way. Thank you. Come. I shall get you bandaged and rest. There we go.
Thank you. But Delbrook...
Yes.
My dear Delbrook, how and why was it that those soldiers searched for me?
I was so fortunate as to obtain leave from the commander of the regiment in which I served to ask for volunteers.
But how did you know I was lost?
Johann, the driver, came hither with the remains of his carriage, which had been upset when the horses ran away.
Surely you would not send a search party of soldiers merely on this account.
No. But before the coachman arrived, I had this telegram from the boyar, whose guest you are here.
Mistress, be careful of my guest. His safety is most precious to me. Should aught happen to him, or if he be missed, spare nothing to find him and ensure his safety. He is English, and therefore adventurous. There are often dangers from snow and wolves at night. Lose not a moment if you suspect harm to him. I answer your zeal with my fortune. Dracula.
This concludes the first portion of Harker's journal. There is more yet to be disclosed to you all. I will save the other notations and journal entries for a different time. For the strange and fantastical world ahead is not for the faint of heart.
What a festival night. I've loved my night hauntings in Styria. So many to prey on, so many to influence, so many to seduce.
My seductive sweet, we were so powerful then, just as we are today.
The smoke from the old Karnstein estate is drifting away. My little demons, we must bid you good night. And adieu.
You've just heard tonight's performance of the Dark Pony Radio Show with voices from the Dark Pony players, Matt Sachs, Max Bessner, Matthew Kelly, M.Terrell Woods, Mara Rose, and featuring Boo Segerson. Sound designer and engineering from Benjamin Conklin. A Haunting for the Ages, written by M.Terrell Woods, performed by Carnage the Executioner, with courtesy of the artist. Tonight's performance was an original adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula's Guest, written by Matthew Kelly. Sponsored by FNX Fitness. We become greater when we rise up together. And the Living Artist Podcast. Don't wait until you're dead to make a living as an artist. This has been a Shadow Horse Theater production.